Welcome to Cappamore for the Bon Secours Hospital Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Round 4 clash between Patrickswell and Kilmallock. Kilmallock come into the game on the back of 3 successive victories from their opening 3 games, while Patrickswell have 2 wins from their games today. John Keogh here in commentary. I'm delighted to be joined by Joe Quaid for this evening's game. Joe, beautiful sunshine here in Cappamore this evening, and a big game to hopefully entertain everyone tuning in.
Yeah, and there seems to be a massive crowd coming in here as well. I think there was a bit of confusion over the start time. A few lads were here for the 6 o'clock throwing, but there's a huge crowd coming in. Conditions, I think, will make a massive difference here this evening. I suppose our Indian summer is upon us, and the lads probably wouldn't have trained or played too many matches in these conditions. So it'll be interesting to see who has the groundwork done, I suppose, during the year, and see who will be able to see the game out in the end. Well, Kilmallock have the only team, I think, with a full record of wins ahead of them. But there's one thing you learn in hurling: you never write the well off with the talent that they have.
Looking at that talent, we'll give the team news in a moment. That triumvirate, Joe, of Diarmuid Burns, Cian Lynch and Aaron Gillan, not only is it the envy of any club team in the county or country, you know, they're as good as you get basically at club level, but as at county level as well. And likewise in the Kilmallock side, we're going to mention Graham Mulcahy coming in for his first appearance of the championship thus far. They really are high level performers.
Yeah, I suppose from the Patrickswell side, it's such a gift to have the 3 lads and the 3 different lines. It's different, I suppose, if you have 2 lads that are playing midfield all the time, but you have the fact that you have Diarmuid behind the half-back line, who will be using Cian to link up the play, or else pump the ball in quick ball that Aaron is used to getting at inter-county level. Marking him in there, I think with the quality of ball that's coming in, wouldn't be an easy job in an evening like this evening. So I think, to be fair, if Kilmallock are to emerge victorious out of this, I think they got to stop the supply of ball coming from midfield, half-forward line. Now, to have Robbie Hanley and Graham Mulcahy to come into the Kilmallock side as well, huge boost. Absolutely huge boost at this stage of the competition. Young Shane O'Brien, I've seen him at minor and 20s level, and he's probably one of between himself and Adam English are probably the 2 up-and-coming stars for the next 10 years plus with Limerick. So it'll be great to see them in operation. And look, I suppose there's no better man to learn off of than Graham Mulcahy if you're training with him every night, and then to have him come in at this late stage. And the man he's replacing, Conor Hanley Clark, you know, he's been very good up to this. 2 sideline balls again last week from dead balls. He's lethal. He's absolutely brilliant hands. I've never seen hands on any young fella like him. So it's all building up to be a huge contest.
Indeed it is. We'll give you a quick rundown on the teams now, starting with Patrickswell. They're unchanged from that 3-point victory over Ahane last time out in Kilmallock last week. In goals, Jason Gillan. Full back line, James Carrick, John Flynn and Kelvin Lynch. Half back line, Mark Carmody, Diarmuid Burns and Cian Fitzgerald. Cian Lynch is partnered by Patrick Kirby in midfield. And the half forward line, Jordan Higgins, Jack Kelleher and Evan Fitzgerald. Full forward line, Kevin O'Brien. Aaron Gillan is the Patrickswell captain, and John Kirby completes the Patrickswell outfit. Heading over to Kilmallock now, they show a couple of changes from the programme advertising. Goals, Barry Hennessy. Full backline of Dylan O'Brien, Dan Joy, and wearing 17 is Stephen Quirk. He's in for Liam English per programme. Half backline, Kevin O'Donnell, Aaron Costello and Paddy O'Loughlin. Robbie Hanley will be wearing number 33 for Kilmallock this evening. He's in place of Phelim O'Reilly, who was an injury victim in that victory over Kildimo Pallaskenry last week, and Killian Hayes joins him in midfield. Half forward line, Micheál Houlihan, Oisin O'Reilly and Robbie Egan. Full forward line, Shane O'Brien, Gavin O'Mahony, and wearing number 36 for Kilmallock this evening is Graham Mulcahy. And I'm just seeing the throw now in front of us, Joe. Aaron Gillan and Graham Mulcahy, the captains. You know, it is all set up for a cracking game. Who's going to do it?
Look, as I said, it'll depend. Weather conditions play a huge amount, but I suppose Kilmallock won't be looking to lose a match. They have 3 in the trot 1, and I think they'll try and lay down a marker as much as they can tonight. Okay, both teams more than likely will qualify for the knockout stages, but of an evening like this evening, it's a nice evening to lay down a marker for the later stages of the championship.
Yeah, big game, probably more so for Patrickswell. Their hopes of starting or getting into the top 2 really kind of, rely on this one this afternoon, or this evening I should say. Referee for this evening's game is Eamon Stapleton from Doon, highly experienced referee in his own right as well. So moments from throw in here. Patrickswell in traditional blue and gold, playing from left to right, where Kilmallock in their green and white, playing from right to left. So
I just see Dermot Burns has moved over there out of centre back. He's on Micheál Houlihan. That's one
Graham
change.
Mulcahy moving John Flynn out as well,
Yes.
we're seeing. So plenty of positional changes expected, more so probably on the Patrickswell side. We are underway here in Cappamore. Jack Kelleher pulls on the ball straight away. It's in towards Jordan Higgins. Higgins looking for a bit of help here. May go for the shot, blocked down very well and pulled on by Kevin O'Donnell into the full forward line. Battle in there. And it's Patrickswell coming out with it, and it's James Carrick. Carrick doing very well, gets a pass away to Cian Fitzgerald. Cian Fitzgerald going for the strike. Would be the first score of the game. 21 seconds on the clock. Cian Fitzgerald, Joe, has opened the scoring. Great score.
Very simple. The way they won the ball in defence, popped out to Freeman on the wing, and a beautiful score from distance.
Yeah, he got one last week as well, the Cian Fitzgerald puck out. Evan Fitzgerald staying wing back for Patrickswell. Shane O'Brien onto it, and so is Graham Mulcahy. Mulcahy now onto that favoured left hand side. First touch of the championship for Graham Mulcahy, and it ends up to the left and wide. First wide of the game here, and Patrickswell are on it quickly. Jason Gillan into Cian Lynch. Lynch in towards the full forward line, looking for Aaron Gillan. Also there is, I think it's John Kirby in possession. It's Patrick Kirby indeed. Kirby with the strike. It'll be some score from Patrick Kirby. What a score from the Patrickswell number 9, operating at right corner forward, Joe. Well, we've seen how sharp Patrickswell have started this game.
Yeah, and Kilmallock will have to watch out. A quick puck out, went straight to Cian Lynch, who was standing on his own, delivered quality ball. So I think they'll just have to watch that.
Paddy O'Loughlin with the clearance and plays it straight down towards Robbie Egan. Robbie Egan, good work again from James Carrick, and Carrick under pressure from Mulcahy gets a pass away to Dermot Burns. Mulcahy's all over him as well though. Eventually falls to John Flynn. John Flynn heading towards the sideline but making good progress. John Flynn, and needs to get it away. Does so off his left hand side. It's an aimless one though. Ball getting caught in the sun there, but out comes Dylan O'Brien. O'Brien though is dispossessed by Cian Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looking for a second score of the game. Cian Fitzgerald has nailed it, and Joe Patrickswell have made an outstanding start to this game.
The one thing that's evident here is their work rate. That's another ball they've turned over there again.
Quick puck out here, and it's Dylan O'Brien once more. It's Aaron Costello, I should say, in possession. Fouled by Aaron Gillan. Referee says no. It's Kevin O'Donnell delivers. He delivers it long and high, does Kevin O'Donnell, and it's going to drop to the left and wide. So we have 3 points for Patrickswell, 2 wides for Kilmallock, and no question here that Patrickswell have made a solid start. Jason Glam the puck out of straight though to Kevin O'Donnell. O'Donnell off to Shane O'Brien. O'Brien now coming backwards out around towards midfield. He won't want to be there. O'Brien delivers inside towards Robbie Egan. Egan gets a hand to it, breaks it down. Robbie Egan still going, looking to win possession here is Robbie Egan. Good pressure from the Patrickswell defence here, and Cian Lynch flicks it away out of danger, heading towards Cian Fitzgerald. Flicked away from him though. Good work from Aaron Costello. It's Paddy O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin short pass to Robbie Hanley. Hanley with the strike, and Robbie Hanley has sent that to the right and wide as well.
And that boils down again to Patrickswell work rate. They're absolutely working like dogs out there.
Patrickswell very happy with the start. Will Eamon Kelly, as this one's played down the middle again from Jason Gillan. 3 wides for Kilmallock, and it's Patrickswell now. It's flicked there. It's an aimless one from Aaron Costello straight into the possession of Dermot Burns. Burns plays it along the line to John Kirby, I should say now. Kirby looking for a bit of help, finds it in the form of his brother Patrick, and Patrick now stepping back onto his left hand side. He's got one early in this game as Patrick Kirby, and he's put that one to the right and wide. Difficult angle, Joe, to be fair.
Yeah, look, to be fair, he's after putting one over, I think, similar angle there already, but Patrickswell just look so much more organised. Their work rate is better. Kilmallock have hit a few clueless balls, got turned over in possession a few times, so they'll need to sort that out. It's
Shane O'Brien now who has it. O'Brien flicks the ball back.
There's
another turnover again now. Turnover, and it's Kevin O'Brien working hard back there for Patrickswell. O'Brien plays it forward. John Kirby again off to Jordan Higgins. Jordan Higgins delivering a glorious ball into Aaron Gillan. Gillan has it, and he sent that one straight over the bar. And well, poetry in motion, Joe.
Absolutely. I don't think the ball hit the ground barely at all. Just Patrickswell are playing a very, very simple game backed up with massive work rate.
Indeed, it is really positive start for the well. 4 points to no score up here. Just over 4 minutes of this Bon Secours Hospital Limerick Senior Hurling Championship round 4 clash here as Micheál Hoolan in possession, plays it all the way back to Paddy O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin so capable of scoring from this distance as Paddy O'Loughlin. That's a glorious score to get Kilmallock on the board. 4.5 minutes gone, Joe, and this is a high level game of hurling so far.
The standard here is unbelievable. I think that actual strike there from Paddy O'Loughlin was the first time a Kilmallock man actually had time to actually have a look at the post, that he wasn't being put under very intense pressure.
Mistake from the puck out here, and Graham Mulcahy on the charge. Flicks the ball inside to Gavin O'Mahony. O'Mahony goes backwards, back towards the strike, but it's not gone well for them. And Kelvin Lynch comes away with possession for Patrickswell. It's not a great ball from Lynch though, and they've turned it over once more. Shane O'Brien, lovely bit of stick work. Can he get away? Doesn't need to. He's been fouled. And it's going to be a free for Kilmallock and a free for Micheál Hoolan. A chance, Joe, for the first score of the evening from a place ball.
Yeah, Patrickswell just the last minute there, just after getting a bit sloppy. I think just overplaying it. When they play the ball, very simple, trying not to overplay it and get it into their full forward line, who seem to be massively on top in there. I think the messing around with it around the middle of the field is going to cause them problems.
It's Micheál Hoolan. Uncharacteristically last week against Kildimo, Palace Kenry missed 5 or 6. I'm sure he sharpened up in that during the week. As Hoolan lifts and strikes that. Beautiful strike from Micheál Hoolan. And the result, as you'd expect, is a score for Kilmallock. 4 points to 2. Just coming up to 6 minutes played here, and Kilmallock back in this one after a very good start from Patrickswell. Long delivery. Strapping towards Killian Hayes. Hayes doesn't get it up at the first attempt, but does so at the second one. Robbie Hanley straight to Micheál Hoolan. It's a turnover again here. Jordan Higgins has it for Patrickswell. It was Diarmuid Burns putting on the pressure, and Jordan Higgins is over carried, so another free for Kilmallock.
Again, the ball turned over the Patrickswell head in their possession.
A chance now for Paddy O'Loughlin when he's a good distance out. Here's the Kilmallock number 7, a few metres from his own 65, and the angle as well.
This is Diarmuid Burns' country, but we'll see is Paddy able to match him.
Yes, we all know, Joe,
right in front of us.
The ability to strike the ball is well within Paddy O'Loughlin's remit. It's a very long distance, but the ball will travel in these conditions. He struck it absolutely superbly as Paddy O'Loughlin.
Great score.
Beautiful strike from Paddy. And Joe, it's a 1 point game all of a sudden.
Yeah, there's only 7 minutes gone, and to be fair, it feels like there's about a half an hour's holding gone.
It could be a level one here.
Jason's after getting about 3 or 4 puck outs now intercepted.
Shane O'Brien that's got that one for Kilmallock, all square. And after that, such a positive start for Patrickswell, it's all square again, Joe.
Patrickswell have all the hurling done. As a supporter, you'll be watching it. I suppose the stats tell you that, because the only stat that counts really is the score on the scoreboard. But Patrickswell, blistering start, and they find themselves 7 or 8 minutes into the game, and the game sides a level.
Diarmuid Burns launching one here, launching it. Oh, it's won back there brilliantly by John Kirby. Kirby's still going with it. He's got a free as well. Well, it came down like an extra set from the sky from Diarmuid Burns. I think it was more of a shot than a pass.
It was definitely a shot.
And it was a shot, you could be sure, but
he'll claim a pass now, but
he
it was
will, of course. It could end up being a secondary assist, Joe, as John Kirby fouled there, but did brilliantly to Kirby to win possession there, and a chance for Aaron Gillan to get his second point of the game. Joe, just on the 21 metre line, you know, it's Gillan territory, we'll say.
I think it's just a bit too far out to the side, but
he's bringing
it back in. Yeah,
think he'll probably pop it over the bar, but you just wonder early in the game, sun in the keeper's eyes and the full back line, whoever's on the line.
Moving it in a bit now. I think the ref, yeah.
So a chance for Aaron Gillan.
Wouldn't surprise me if you had a go at it.
Nope, pops it over the bar. Puts Patrickswell back into the lead, does Gillan. A straightforward, a free from him.
But it just shows he was ready to take a quick one, so
Patrickswell
are tuned in to see if there is any goal chances.
Sharp puck out goes to Kevin O'Donnell. O'Donnell delivering down towards Micheál Hoolan. Patrickswell defender gets a hurley to it. Over on that far side. Jordan Higgins, I think it was, that was back there. And it's another line ball as well over on that far side again to Kilmallock. Shane O'Brien looking at it. He's going to go short with it. Shane O'Brien didn't really connect with it. Micheál Hoolan has it though for Kilmallock. Kevin O'Donnell back to Hoolan. Hoolan from the far touchline has gone for this one. It's Micheál Hoolan, and it has gone to the left and wide. So Another wide for Kilmallock. Patrickswell without them as of yet.
Kilmallock seem to be looking at more dependent on shooting from distance at the moment. Whereas Patrickswell are happier to try and play the ball in around.
That's Oisin O'Reilly now on the ball for the first time in this game. Beats the challenges of a couple of Patrickswell players before giving to Micheál Hoolan. Little flick on the wrist as well as he went past. I think it was Aaron Gillan that caught Oisin O'Reilly there. But either way, it's a long range free here. Barry Hennessy is well out of his goals. I was looking for a pass, Joe. I'm not sure that one's going to come off for him there. But either way, you'd imagine Paddy O'Loughlin will fancy this one again.
Yeah, I suppose, look, to be fair, Micheál Hoolan had the ball in space. If he left it develop for another couple of seconds, they could have got the score from play and called it back in probably called it a bit too early.
So Loughlin lining this one up. He's already got 2 points in this game for Kilmallock, trying to level it for a second time. Hasn't struck that one as well. Dangerous one. Robbie Egan puts the hand up. It's got a break, pulled on by Gavin O'Mahony, but Patrickswell and Mark Carmody were there first. Big challenge by Robbie Egan, but Patrickswell still have it. They don't. It's Micheál Hoolan now with it for
line ball.
Kilmallock, and he's out over the line, says linesman Mike Sexton there. So it's going to be a sideline ball for Patrickswell. And Diarmuid Burns discussing it with Mike Sexton there on this near side.
I don't know what is the heat of that, but I think 10 minutes in it's after dipping a small bit the intensity, but no doubt they'll get going again.
You can be sure of that. It's a high level start to this game. Of course, we'll try and give you updates as well of the other senior hurling championship game going on in Claughaun, the game between the Piershik and the Han. Jordan Higgins has lost his helmet. Referee Eamon Stapleton would have blown it up if the play hadn't developed. It has developed though, delivered inside. Patrick Kirby is there again for Patrickswell. He has been dispossessed though by Dylan O'Brien. O'Brien switches play across to Kevin O'Donnell. Has been very prominent for Kilmallock in this game thus far. In Claughaun, it's a hand leading the Piershik by 4 points to do as Kevin O'Donnell delivers this one. Robbie Egan is heading towards it. Egan won't get to that one though. It's a fifth wide for Kilmallock.
Kilmallock don't seem to want to be playing ball in for some reason. You've Graham Mulcahy in there, and to be fair, I don't think he's been on any real ball.
Could be a turnover here, as well as Gavin O'Mahony gets a block on that. Diarmuid Burns though picks up possession. Low one from him towards Aaron Gillan, who's out in the wing for the time being for Patrickswell, and Gillan is off. Great challenge from Oisin O'Reilly to win that one. Paddy O'Loughlin now needing a bit of help, finds it in the form of Micheál Hoolan. Switch of play from Hoolan. It's half intercepted by Jordan Higgins. Got a hurley to it. Still falls to Killian Hayes. Hayes is going from distance with this one. It's Killian Hayes. It's a brilliant score from Killian Hayes. We're level for a second time.
To be fair, that was Oisin's score there. Brilliant turnover there, and Aaron gone down the wing here.
Fine score from Kilmallock and distance from Killian Hayes. And as Joe Quaid has mentioned, looks like Kilmallock are going to try and do that throughout this game, scoring distance. As John Kirby picks this one up, he flicks it inside. It's in towards Jack Kelleher. Could be a bit of danger here. Kelleher though is going to pop it over the bar, and Patrickswell lead once more. Easy as you like. The goal was on half in his mind, I think, Joe, for a moment, but he took the right option.
They seem to be looking at every opportunity to go for goal. Their second option seems to be to go for points.
It's a poor touch there from Stephen Quirk, and it's picked up by Shane O'Brien though for Kilmallock. He's going to go from distance. Shane O'Brien as well, and he struck that one brilliantly as Shane O'Brien. Well, Joe, they might be going from long range, but some of the score taking in this game is outstanding.
Absolutely. From distance here, just in front of us, between Paddy, Shane O'Brien, Micheál Hoolan, these lads, they're not afraid to shoot. So it's something that Patrickswell are going to have to try and counteract, whether they bring out someone from outside to congest the middle there, but that's where Kilmallock seem to be getting the space at the moment.
Aaron Costello delivering this one. Big dangerous ball in. Robbie Egan. Oh, it's broken there, and it's broken for Graham Mulcahy. It's Mulcahy there, saved by Gillan. Got his body to it to Jason Gillan. It's a cracking save from the Patrickswell goalkeeper as Mulcahy bore in and goals. Huge moment in the game. That one could prove to be here as Shane O'Brien has it once more. Lovely flick from him. It's the possession away to Killian Hayes, and Killian Hayes with this strike. And he's hit that one over the bar as well. Second score of the game for Hayes. But Joe, that save from Jason Gillan, superb.
Absolutely. Someone coming from that angle, it's very hard. And the good thing he got it away from goal, so they were able to clear it. So I think they'll thank their lucky stars. It was only a 1 point.
Indeed it was. There, the puck out comes long this time. Up goes Robbie Hanley against Cian Lynch, and Hanley has got the better of that one. Has Robbie Hanley, and he moves forward with the ball, plays it inside. It's towards Robbie Egan. Good work there from James Carrick, and Carrick is there again for Patrickswell, picking up the loose ball as Dermot Burns delivered this one. Beautiful ball it was as Cian Lynch tries to flick this one up, but under pressure once more from Robbie Hanley as Graham Mulcahy on the run off his right. Mulcahy with the strike. That one is dropping. It's dropping to the left and wide, but Joe, the ferocious nature of the start of this game maybe starting to take its toll a little bit too.
Yeah, but it seems Kilmallock are really coming into it now. I would say for the last probably 5-6 minutes they're really on top. Patrickswell are finding it very hard to get a foothold.
6 wide of the game now for Kilmallock as Evan Fitzgerald on the far side moves play forward, chased down by Shane O'Brien. Fitzgerald still going. Evan Fitzgerald strikes this one. It's going to drop though. It's going to drop easily for Barry Hennessy. And Hennessy with the short ball towards Oisin O'Reilly. Cian Fitzgerald is up on him quickly. Foul not forthcoming from Patrickswell's point of view, and Micheál Hoolan has it back to Paddy O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin moving with this one, looks for a bit of help, finds it on the wing and finds it from Oisin O'Reilly, who plays it off to Stephen Quirk. Quirk having a go from long range here is Stephen Quirk, and that's going to drop well to the left and wide as well. And Eamon Stapleton is going to have a little break in play here, have a couple of chats.
I think there was a slightly late challenge there. I think probably Kevin O'Brien, I think it was.
It was after Oisin O'Reilly's hand pass that the challenge came in.
How much more are you going to let go?
There were 7th wide.
The amateur referees in the background.
There always will be, Joe. Hopefully they're coming through on the mics as well. And a bit of extra entertainment for those at home watching. A little bit of a discussion here for Kevin O'Brien and Stephen Quirk. So O'Brien probably more of the focus here. We'll see it on replay here. Yeah, just a late hit. I think it was a ticking.
Just a small bit late.
No, it's a yellow card for Kevin O'Brien.
I deserved the yellow, but...
So first yellow card of the game comes to Kevin O'Brien of Patrickswell. And let's restart play with a puck out. By virtue, Joe, of this long range efforts from Kilmallock, they've hit 7 wides to Patrickswell's 1. Could be an interesting tally come half time and the end of the game.
Yeah, look, if you're shooting from distance, you've got to be accurate, or you've got to get a huge amount of shots away. I think their efficiency wouldn't be where they'd want it. But saying that, I suppose, look, they had 1 goal threat on target more than Patrickswell, and we were saying Patrickswell were the ones that were eyeing up the goals. There's one thing eyeing them up, there's one thing getting in and having a shot at the keeper. So it'll be interesting to see now going forward, will Kilmallock keep with that tactic.
Foul on John Kirby will result in Aaron Gillan aiming for his 3rd point of the game. You'd imagine a fairly regulation one for Aaron, midway between the 21 metre line and the 45 of Kilmallock.
I suppose at this stage it's honours even now if this goes over, and it's probably a true reflection. Patrickswell started very well. Kilmallock have come back into it in the last 10-12 minutes, so it's probably a really true reflection of the game so far. So we'll see now in the next 12-13 minutes of the first half that who will be able to drive it on, or will we end up kind of at stalemate again at half time.
7 apiece here in Cappamore, and 4 times they've 11 here. Oisin O'Reilly takes that possession. It's O'Reilly shot! Brilliant finish from Oisin O'Reilly. Joe Quaid just mentioned it moments ago. It was Kilmallock looking likelier to get the goal, and just a long delivery. Robbie Egan breaks it down. O'Reilly doesn't miss those.
No, great finish. Simple game. Watch it here. Ball coming down. Robbie goes up, just breaks it, lets it in. I don't know where the Patrickswell marking was gone, and a great finish.
It's on the run here, Patrickswell, with Cian Lynch trying to have an immediate response here. It's Lynch running at goal. Cian Lynch has a goal.
Oh, yes!
Unbelievable from Cian Lynch.
Oh my God.
Well, if Oisin O'Reilly can do it at one, and Cian Lynch can certainly do it at the other. An absolutely astounding goal. Well, speechless, Joe.
I said it to you before the match. I had the pleasure of working with that man for 3 years from when he was 14, and I think I said it to you before we came on to the commentary that at least once every training session or every match he'd do something that you just stand back and go, oh my God. it's nice to see him still doing it. That was absolutely superb, and he had nothing else in his mind, only to putting that into the top corner of the net.
You could see it the second he got the ball in his hand, Joe. He had one idea, and my God, did he follow through with it. An unbelievable goal. We call it unbelievable. It's probably believable at this stage with Keane, as Aaron Gillan lines up another free chance here for Patrickswell to astoundingly put him back in front. 2 goals in the space of 40 seconds. Lit up this game as Gillan now strikes, and he strikes it perfectly between the posts as Patrickswell into the lead. 20 minutes, John. Again, we've spoken about the game dipping. It dips for a total of a minute and a half, 2 minutes before catching fire again, and it's just astounding stuff here as a puck out comes from Barry Hennessy, Evan Fitzgerald and Robbie Egan battling for it. It's Cian Lynch picking up the loose ball, as he so often does. Mark Carmody now playing this one in. They're looking for Gillan, they're looking for another one. Gillan breaks it down. He's been fouled by Dan Joyce as the referee. Eamon Stapleton, a chance for Gillan to put 2 between them again.
The way Aaron can just hold lads off, it's unbelievable. There was 2 of them swinging off him inside. He was still able to get a touch and put the ball into position where, if he wasn't being held, he could have got onto. Just back to Cian Lynch. I think the last thing I saw today before I came over was online a video of Cian Lynch sinking a 30-foot putt on the 18th at the Pro-Am in the K Club. They had a show open yesterday, so he was obviously honing his skills for accuracy, because where he put that, you'd barely fit a golf ball.
Gillan nails another free. I was talking to him, Joe, briefly before, and he said he was happy to see David Clifford kind of take the focus away from him a little bit with his 298 or whatever it was, 3-wood driver, whatever club David Clifford has, as Gillan puts 2 between the sides. Puck up from Barry Hennessy. Last touches, Jordan Higgins is hurling a sideline ball on that far side for Kilmallock. 1-9 to 1-7 in Patrickswell's favour here. We played 21.5 minutes nearly of the Spon Secures Hospital Limerick Senior Hurling Championship round 4 clash here in Cappamore, and it's a cracking one indeed to match the evening that's here. It's not a good sideline ball here, and Patrickswell have possession once more. Kevin O'Brien off to Cian Lynch. Lovely flick from Cian Lynch to John Kirby. Chance to put 3 between them again. John Kirby has put it to the left and wide. He'll be disappointed with that one, will Kirby, as quickly the play goes on. Micheál Houlihan has it for Kilmallock, and he's overcarried that one. Easy decision for the referee. Only Patrickswell's second wide of the game, Joe.
Yeah, they've been very efficient. Be interested to see now, does Dermot Burns match Paddy O'Loughlin's accuracy? Very similar positions either side of the 65, same side of the field.
Burns lining this one up a metre, if that, off his own 65, but the angle makes it a very difficult free.
I think he missed it, did he? No.
Drop in. Dropping! Aaron Gillan has got the hurley to it. No question of that. Burns' delivery, and Gillan flicks it to the net. Brilliant piece of ingenuity. Just a little change in direction of the hurley, Joe. And wow, we have another goal.
As I said, when he struck it, it didn't sound like he got a completely clean strike, but when you're someone of the talent of Aaron Gillan inside, just watching here, is he in the square? No. Brilliant touch.
Well, it's another free for Kilmallock on the puck out. We're watching the replay of Killan's goal. It's Micheál Houlihan from 21 metres out.
This game has everything tonight. Fine evening, big crowd, and you can't take your eye off it for a second.
Absolutely, you can't, as that one goes over the bar from Micheál Houlihan. And we now have a score of 2-9 to 1-8 in Patrickswell's favour here, as Jason Gillan takes this one for Kilmallock.
Patrickswell are playing a dangerous game. A few of their short puck outs have been intercepted, got away with that one.
Did indeed here. It's played in towards John Kirby again. Battle between Dylan O'Brien, 50-51 before. Paddy O'Loughlin uses his size to get to that. Last hit him will be a 65 for Patrickswell. I have to mention as well, Joe, minimal stoppages from the referee as well. Eamon Stapleton leaving everything go as much as he can.
To be fair to Eamon, he's not blowing for little stupid things. But likewise, in credit to both teams, I think they're playing it in an unbelievably sporting manner. No doubt when it comes down to the wire, there could be a few more tough and robust challenges going in. But to be fair, so far it's been one of the better games I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, the level is seriously high. As Burns lines this one up.
Will he drop this one in as well to Gillane?
Don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
Strike is good this time from Burns. It's better.
Wide.
But it's hit to the right and wide. So uncharacteristic miss from Dermot Burns. And a third wide of the game for Patrickswell.
I actually think it's a bit like Limerick. I think that was nearly too close for him. He prefers them 100 yards plus.
Ball gone out over the far sideline again.
It's something actually I've watched with Limerick this year, Dermot, when he'd go up inside the 65. I think he works better when he's able to open the shoulders completely and go and hit through the ball, because from anything from the opposing 65 back, you'd back him all day, every day.
Absolutely. As Patrickswell working that one again, out over the sideline. So a little lull. Probably both sets of players needed, the fans needed, Joe. It's very warm.
Everyone needs it at this stage, but no doubt, what's left, 5 minutes plus stoppage. There'll be a burst from one of these yet again, I can guarantee you, with the way the game has gone so far. Shane
O'Brien maybe the man to provide it. Still going, Shane O'Brien, superb strength from the Kilmallock number 13, and they need the score to Kilmallock, and he's usually so accurate, Shane O'Brien, from any distance. Second point at the half for him. And Joe, well, he's a class act, we all know that already at 19 years of age.
Yeah, but Kilmallock had a tactic there in the first half of playing him further out the field. He's gone in now for the last few minutes into the full forward line, so that probably gives them a different option now as well, rather than, as we said earlier on, if they're hitting a lot of wides from distance, at least now they have the option of feeding him inside. Update
from the other Limerick Senior Hurling Championship game in Claughaun this evening. It's the Piercy leading a hand, 7 points to 6. A very tight one there as well, of course. In last year's championship, they drew in the last round. Here's Micheál Houlihan, plays one across. And on the run is Robbie Hanley on that far side. Hanley delivers. Dermot Burns' back sweep, but Shane O'Brien is there. O'Brien's fouled immediately. He's looking to play the advantage, Shane O'Brien, and Shane O'Brien has sent that to the right and wide, but it will be a free for Kilmallock and Micheál Houlihan. All of a sudden, Joe, they're delivering ball into Shane O'Brien. It's coming to fruition a bit for them.
2 balls gone in now, they'll end up with 2 points out of it. Look, it's good on the Kilmallock management side. They probably, as we spoke about, saw through the stats that they were hitting a lot of wides, weren't getting the return. Shane inside there now. I presume Kilmallock would have been very happy to see Shane, Graham and them out around here, let them shoot from distance, especially with their conversion rate that it was. Now they're after posing a different problem for the Patrickswell full back line.
You can be sure of that as Houlihan nails another one for Kilmallock. 2-9 to 110, a 2-point game here in Cappamore in a high level. Montsecure's Hospital Limerick Senior Hurling Championship clash as this one drops again. Gillane with an astounding catch. Does he have the finish to match it?
Oh, he does, I'd say. Does he? No,
to the left and wide. Well, expected too much maybe.
I thought the way Barry Hennessy bent down that it was gone over his head.
Not on this occasion here. This one's in towards Graham Mulcahy and John Flynn, and also over there it's Micheál Houlihan and Mark Carmody. It's Mulcahy that's there to it. First down, he's got it brilliantly into his hand. Mulcahy, lovely pop back to Micheál Houlihan. Oisin O'Reilly's calling for it. He spotted him. Chance for Oisin O'Reilly. Maybe lynches back on him quickly. Oisin O'Reilly moving forward. Great score from Oisin O'Reilly. Just over 28 minutes on the clock here, and Oisin O'Reilly has another score.
Looked like Keane Lynch was maybe going to catch him, and he just put it on the afterburners, got the yard of space, and a great score. 1 point game yet again here. As Jason Gillane ready is to restart us. Strikes it beautifully, does Gillane, and not a breath of air here in Cappamore either. Long delivery there. Kevin O'Brien goes up. He's been fouled by Dan Joyce's referee, Eamon Stapleton. And a chance for Gillane. Soft.
To make it.
There was a lot of other little pulls and drags during the game now, I thought, to be fair.
Kevin O'Brien is still protesting for something, whether he wants Dan Joy booked. But if we're going to book a player for something as soft as that, I don't think that's going to happen too many times. And a chance for Gillane now to put 2 between them yet again.
You would be disappointed if the full back line weren't doing a bit of pulling and dragging.
We'd be telling them they're not doing their job, Joe.
Exactly.
Certainly. So Galan has struck one only a few minutes ago from a very, very similar angle.
I suppose a great sign of the game is that when we look at the scores, you have to check which team are in front because it's changed so many times. And is it gone wide?
No, the umpire is slowly eventually getting to the flag.
The heat is getting to the umpires as well.
Understandably. There's a bit of a murmur there around the crowd, Joe. Maybe a few people thought it was wide. As Mulcahy's going through again on goal. Chance for Kilmallock. Great save from Galan. Another superb save, second of the half from Jason Galan, and a free out for Patrickswell. He's made two outstandingly crucially saves, Joe. It doesn't matter what you stop it with, as long as you stop it.
Yes.
He's hurt now, Jason Galan, as well.
Just hoping it didn't hit him anywhere that could cause a bit of damage, but he's been very brave. The ref isn't slowing it down. He's not. I think the referees these days are a bit wise to the time-wasting stroke contact lens controversies that have raised their heads.
We won't mention family connections to that one. As back with play now, it's John Kirby looking to win it ahead of Dylan O'Brien. O'Brien's done well though for Kilmallock, the number 2 on their side, flicks it across to Killian Hayes. Hayes, good work from John Kirby in putting the pressure on, but Hayes still gets a long clearance. It's towards Robbie Egan once more. Egan's out in front of his marker there. Robbie Egan has sent that well to the right and wide. We mentioned the heat getting to the umpires. Maybe it got to Robbie as well a little bit there.
Yeah, I think Kilmallock will be slightly disappointed with their efficiency, but it looked there for a while that Patrickswell were going to kind of take control again, but
big strike there from Kevin O'Brien, and he's
great
nailed it too. That's a long range one. I think it might have even been Jack Keller that got that one, maybe even Evan Fitzgerald. I think maybe it was Evan Fitzgerald that got that one from that left hand side. We'll confirm that one in a moment as the half-time whistle goes here in Cappamore. Joe gives us a chance to draw our breath a little bit after what was a truly outstanding first half of hurling here in Cappamore.
To be fair, it's probably the best half of hurling I've seen at club championship level in a long time over the last couple of years in probably the hottest conditions. It's toing and froing. You have different lads standing up. Paddy O'Loughlin took the game by the scruff of the neck there for Kilmallock at the start. Keane Lynch was probably out of the game for a period of time, and all of a sudden, as Keane does, he ignites both himself and his teammates. So to be fair, I just can't wait. I'd stay here till after dark watching hurling at this level. It's been a pleasure to watch, and you'll be a brave man to call it now.
Indeed you would. Coming up to half time as well in the other game. That's 1-7 to 10 points all square. Ronan Fox goal for Ahan sees that one fairly tight as well. That's all from us here in Cappamore after that first half. We'll be back with the second half shortly. Carrick doing very well, gets a pass away. The key in go! Unbelievable from Cian Lynch.
Oh my God.
40 seconds. Lit up this game as Gillan now strikes, and he strikes it perfectly between the Welcome back to Cappamore for the second half of this Bon Secures Hospital Limerick Senior Hurling Championship. Round 4 clash between Patrickswell and Kilmallock. John Keogh here in commentary for the second half. Again, delighted to be joined by Joe Quaid again. Joe, we were talking there at half time. What a stunning game of hurling. Half time has just disappeared. The players are back out in the field. It seems like it was moments ago that Hamish Sable blew up for that end of that first half, which was as high a standard I think as we've both seen in the Limerick Senior Hurling Championship in a while.
Yeah, it's superb 30 minutes plus injury of hurling. Just the skill levels out of both teams, but I just spotted something un-Patrickswell like they're coming out, all their subs formed a guard of honour for their team coming out there at half time, and Patrickswell were out first and every one of them jogged out. Kilmallock strolled out. It'll be interesting to see will the psychology of that give Patrickswell a boost at the start of the second half.
Yeah, of course, as well, the weather will play some impact. A huge amount of effort expended in that opening half hour from both sets of players, so benches could be crucial here. Now, after what was an outstanding first half, we're hoping for more of the same here in the commentary area in Cappamore. In the stand, we're back underway here, and it's Jack Keller trying to win possession, but Killian Hayes is there for Kilmallock, and players descend around it. Hayes kicks it away in towards Oisin O'Reilly, dispossessed by Jordan Higgins and picked up there by Jack Keller, I think it was, and off to Cian Lynch. Lynch pops it off to Kevin O'Brien. O'Brien on the run, plays it off across as well. It was John Flynn indeed that won the possession. Flynn inside to John Kirby. It's flicked away. It's Aaron Gillan in possession off his right hand side. Pulls it back onto his left as Aaron Gillan, and he sent it to the right and wide.
Bad miss there now.
Fifth wide of the game for Patrickswell, and one you would have expected Aaron to score surely.
I think he had more time than he realised. He could have set his feet.
Ball delivered inside there. Shane O'Brien flicks it away. Kelvin Lynch clear, pulled on the jersey from my angle here. Doesn't give him though. It's not given by referee Eamon Stable, and O'Brien has it in his hands once more for Kilmallock, showing his strength, moving away here. Shane O'Brien, this would be a stunning score if he can pull it off. Shane O'Brien, he's put it to the right and wide. He's been fouled, or has he been fouled?
Has, yeah, I think he gave it for the second infringement when the first one was probably missed.
And he's protesting about the first one, Shane O'Brien. He's telling Eamon Stapleton he was held back. Micheál Houlihan just telling him to calm it down a bit before he lines up the free. And Shane's still protesting. Eamon Stapleton.
Shane needs to get out of his game a small bit. He does a lot of protesting referees. Bit rich coming from me that spent my life running at him, but
it's easy to say it from here, Joe.
There's no problem. He doesn't need to be doing that. He's won his free. Move on to the next ball. That's what the real top lads do. And to be fair, I've watched him for the last 5-6 years, and he is one of the top lads in the making. Oh, absolutely. Shane O'Brien will learn that trick as Micheál Houlihan sends over his first of the second half. And it's a 2-point game again here. Eamon Stapleton asking for players to get outside to 21, I think, before this puck out is taken. And Jason Gillan now looking long and going long. And this one straight into the hands of Aaron Costello, but he didn't win it. Costello, Cian Lynch with a glorious pickup as we come to expect here as Jack Keller lays it off to Jordan Higgins. Higgins now on his hands, gets the pass away himself to Kevin O'Brien, just slows down the attack a little bit here. Jordan Higgins in a bit of trouble as Kevin O'Brien strikes it, and Kevin O'Brien has sent it to the left and wide. 2 wides at the start of this half for Patrickswell. It seems to me maybe it is the goals they're shooting into. Most of the wides seem to be coming from there, and in what you're deemed from this vantage point anyway, scoreable positions. The break in play here as Jordan Higgins receives a bit of attention from the Patrickswell physio. Kilmallock seem to have the same problem there in the first half, although Patrickswell's wides are coming from closer in. A quick little break there as Barry Hennessy strikes this one straight down the middle. Mark Carmody is there for Patrickswell. Up comes Robbie Egan. Egan breaks it. Mulcahy has it now and he's off. Still showing there's plenty of legs in the body still for Graham Mulcahy. Well, he's been looking to score all game. Unlucky with a shot for goal, but he's nailed that one. And Joe, a bit of speed there still left in those legs. Yeah, listen, you give Mull a ball like that over a short space, he'll do damage. 2-11 now to 1-13. 1 point game again here is Kilmallock.
looking to get this one over to Micheál Houlihan. They've done that successfully as Kevin O'Donnell. John Kirby tried to get the hook in there, but it's played across. Beautiful ball to Shane O'Brien. This is the kind of ball Shane O'Brien loves to get. O'Brien on the charge here. Jeremy Burns is chasing him down. O'Brien has the shot. That's a glorious score from Shane O'Brien. Third point of the game for him, Joe. And he's starting to get the ball he kind of wants inside in that area of the field.
And I think Kilmallock in the first maybe 10-15 minutes they had him out the field, and I think he was wasted out there. I think he gives them a massive option inside, and the proof is in the pudding. He's getting the scores when he's in there. Just to mention Robbie Egan as well, he's a huge puck out option. He mightn't be winning every ball, but he's breaking ball to lads around him, and he's a huge presence coming out there from the edge of the square.
Kevin O'Brien on the run here, plays it to Lynch, who flicks it back towards him. Gavin O'Mahony has moved back into that sweeper role here, kicked out by Killian Hayes. Aaron Costello gets the hurley in, one-handed though, and Patrickswell are there. Plenty of battles there. Cian Fitzgerald in trying to win it, comes back in the end to Aaron Gillan. Gillan looking for a bit of help, finds it from John Flynn. Flynn going towards goal, he's well capable of scoring from here. John Flynn gets a flick of the wrist on it. John Flynn puts Patrickswell back into the lead. Well worked score and a well worked finish. John Flynn capable of playing the forwards, capable of playing the backs
that's
just as much.
His second foray up there now, so they seem to be Patrickswell seem to be pushing on. There's another ball into Shane now, well cut out.
Ivan Fitzgerald wins that one, gives it off to Dermot Burns. Burns, beautiful strike of the ball, heading towards Kevin O'Brien this time. Dan Joydo seems to have him well marshalled initially, at least here. Battle there, no free coming. Both players looking for it. Paddy O'Loughlin says, I'll have none of that, and just wins the ball. Does Paddy, plays it out to Gavin O'Mahony. O'Mahony goes long, switches it again towards Shane O'Brien and Robbie Egan. Egan's going to go up. He's going to catch it too, Robbie Egan, and he looks to get the strike. There's a bit of a hook on him and doesn't go his way as Mark Carmody picks up the pieces for Patrickswell. Back to Jason Gillan. Gillan goes short, goes to Dermot Burns. Burns has the ball in his hand, looking again for a low one, and finds the pass out there again towards John Flynn. It's John Flynn on the run for Patrickswell. Little reverse to Cian Lynch. Lovely little flick from Lynch over the head of Stephen Quirk for playing it on it to John Flynn again. He's got a point moments ago. Delivers this one beautifully into John Kirby. That's an excellently worked score all the way back from the full back line. Don't see too many better than that, Joe.
No, it looks like that they've John Flynn sent out. Gavin O'Mahony seems to be going back, playing a kind of a sweeper stroke third midfielder role, and Patrickswell
following him.
Just told him, go after him.
Puck up for Barry Hennessy, goes straight down the middle once again.
There you go, Robbie
Egan again. He's won
another
the last
one.
couple. He's won another one. Brilliant from Egan. After Killian Hayes. Hayes needs a runner. Does he find it? He does, but it's Robbie Egan. Comes back for a foul. I think it was Patrick Kirby that had one possession back for Patrickswell there. But play is brought back for that free, and Robbie Egan, Joe, you can see why Barry Hennessy's gone long straight into the paw of him.
Absolutely, and he seems to be coming from so deep inside. He's not standing on the half forward line waiting for it to drop on him. He's coming from deep, and he's causing huge problems. So Patrickswell need to drop someone in just to get up in front of him and get the ball to ground, because they're not winning it in the air.
Houlihan a couple of metres out from the 45. Chance to put one between the sides yet again here in Cappamore. Houlihan strikes it between the posts. 1 point game again, Joe. It still is anyone's game. Neither side able to get away from each other.
Yeah, the next 10 minutes will be crucial now if someone could get a complete stranglehold on the game, but to be fair, I can't see it happening the way it's gone so far. That's why you said at the start, I think in this heat, fitness will play a huge role in this.
Ball inside again. Egan breaks it down to himself. Works out for Graham Mulcahy. Just flicks it into space. Mulcahy looking for another score. Is Graham Mulcahy.
Wide, I'd say.
He's missed that one to the left and wide. Just didn't strike it at all well, Mulcahy. And that's a 9th wide for Kilmallock in this game.
I think that they definitely need to either put someone sitting in front of Egan or make a switch, because he's been absolutely totally influential.
Ball now out around the middle of the park. Cian Fitzgerald looking for a third score of the game. Got 2 in the first half. Flicks it inside. A kind of a nothing ball. Jordan Higgins trying to do something with it. Gets back to Fitzgerald. Got John Kirby outside, but Kilmallock are swarming around him. Ball goes to ground, and Kilmallock win it through Killian Hayes. Hayes looks for Robbie Hanley and finds him. Hanley off the left hand side delivers in towards Shane O'Brien. O'Brien is there, but so is Mark Carmody, and it's going to be a free out to Patrickswell, and Carmody Well, he shipped a heavy challenge. He might be a young lad, Shane O'Brien, but he's a fairly hefty one, Joe.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to be running into him. He's quite well built. It was purely accidental. Both of them were going for the ball. They were just going at different angles, and it was just a collision.
And just an update and score from Clahon. The other Group 1 Limerick Senior Hurling Championship clash this evening. It is Napiershig leading a hand 1-11 to 1-9. A goal from JJ Carey has put the Cardavan side 2 points to the good in the early stages of the second half there. So if results stay the same, it will be very, very interesting with 3 teams on 6 points heading into the final round, Joe, if score stays like that. So that will make round 5 very, very interesting in a couple of weeks' time. But there's plenty of hurling still to play here this evening.
Yeah, I suppose, look, for the last couple of years, we were all able nearly to pick the last 4 every year. I think the way some of the results and things have gone this year, it's bringing more teams probably into it. So all is boding well for the interest in the next round.
It's going to be a Dermot Burns free. Well inside his own 45, John. A chance for you.
And well inside his range.
Well inside his range as well. I was just going to say, it's something you mentioned. He likes to open the shoulders, does Dermot. So maybe a 65 is a bit too close for him. This is, well, as long as it gets, and he struck it very well. It's going to drop down. It's going to drop to the right and wide, probably just outside it in the end there for Burns. We'll have a break here. Raymond Stapleton not happy with the speed of what that was taken.
He seems to be pulling a bit now for the quick puck outs, which he wasn't doing earlier in the game.
Barry Hennessy, beautiful ball to Killian Hayes. Hayes back to Houlihan. Kilmallock working this one across to Aaron Costello. Switch of play into the middle. Brilliantly worked from Kilmallock here, and it's Killian Hayes that gets the shot. In the end, that's an excellent score from Killian Hayes. And Joe, they worked it so well. It was Hennessy to Hayes, little triangular play, and a beautiful score in the end.
I don't think Emma Kelly will be happy with that, because that was their second attempt at a quick shot puck out. So it gave Patrickswell time to push up on their men and reset, but they didn't.
Level for a
Huge
sixth time
puck
now.
Out here now.
And it's battling
all
there.
The way into the edge of the square.
It's broken for John Kirby. Hennessy's off his line quick and very, very sharp was Barry Hennessy, and Kevin O'Donnell launches it down towards Gavin O'Mahony. O'Mahony breaks it down for Oisin O'Reilly. Just didn't get it up there, but he's been nailed by Mark Carmody. Well, Carmody was making the challenge, though, and the assumption that Oisin O'Reilly had the ball in his hand, it's going to be a free all day long from there.
Yeah, it was a free that was probably bought before it was committed.
Yeah, Graham Mulcahy has taken that one very fast, and Micheál Houlihan has popped that one over as well. So Patrickswell, in the space of a minute, Joe, have conceded 2 points they'd be very annoyed about.
Yes, 2 sloppy points is the way I describe them. They just seem to have switched off, and the speed that this game is going, as we saw in the first half, you can't take your eye off it for a second, not to mind for 2 passages of play, and they've been punished both times.
Substitute on the Patrickswell side now. That's number 18 coming into the game. That's Calvin Carroll on for Cian Fitzgerald. So first up from either team in this game. Puck out comes there. It's going to just bounce over the sideline here. Sideline ball now for Kilmallock and Kevin O'Donnell. It's another sideline ball here, and it's taken quickly again. Gavin O'Mahony in too much space. Good block down from Cian Lynch. O'Mahony gets it in his hand once more. Plays it off to Oisin O'Reilly. O'Reilly on the run. This could spell a bit of danger. He's going to tap it over the bar as Oisin O'Reilly. Yep, no problem from Oisin O'Reilly. And just a bit of slack again from Patrickswell.
3 in a row now.
They'll need to wake up quickly here, Patrickswell, or this game could get away from them. Oisin O'Reilly becoming more prominent with each play that happens. 118 now for Kilmallock. This puck out towards John Kirby. He's won it well under pressure, though. Kirby. He's done very well to get away from his man. Chance for John Kirby from that far touchline, and he hasn't hit it the way he would have wanted. Another wide for Patrickswell.
Them posts must be on wheels below there, John. Same in the first half.
118 to 213 it remains after that miss from John Kirby as the ball is delivered inside towards Shane O'Brien. Oh, gorgeous touch from Shane O'Brien. Turns his man again. Shane O'Brien plays it across. Oh, Robbie Egan had caught it. There was a goal in the offing for Kilmallock, but Mark Carmody picked it up. And as he's done all game, to be fair, Carmody is there to win that loose ball. That's why he's operating where he is.
This is going long anyway.
Jason Gillan switches it. It's a good ball here too. The substitute in there, number 19, Tom O'Brien. Tom O'Brien just on the field as well. He's stopped by Dylan O'Brien, the other sub, Calvin Carlin, to try and help Patrickswell win it back, and they've done so with O'Brien. Gets a better purchase on this one. It's easily picked up back there by Dan Joy, but he's made a mistake. Aaron Costello indeed. Well, he still hasn't got it into hand, Aaron Costello, but he's done it in the end. Plays it across, and they've gotten away with that one. Have Kilmallock. And away they come now with Gavin O'Mahony. Play it inside again, looking for Shane O'Brien. Oh, he's done well to flick it out, but again there's a spare man there. This time it's Adam Carrick, James Carrick I should say, back to Carmody. Carmody goes along with it. It's a beautiful ball into John Kirby. Kirby's going with it, gets it in his hand, needs a bit of help here, pops it to Kevin O'Brien, looks to pop it. Dan Joy got to the ball. It's going to be a free in, and it's a free in to Kilmallock. Joe, Patrickswell starting to get a bit back into a foothold.
Yeah, they needed to get a grip back into the game now, and this now I'm presuming Anne will put over, keep them in contention, but they really need to be more sharp when they don't have the ball. I think that's what's causing them problems at the moment. They're sharp enough when they're on the ball, but there just seem to be a few of them seem to be kind of walking out. Maybe it is the heat. I wouldn't like to be out there myself playing in that. So I think maybe that's a little breather they took, and they'll be ready to come again now for the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, 2-point game. This should make it a 1-point game as Gillan has this one fairly regulation, you'd imagine. That's what Aaron Gillan provides. We have played now just over 15 and a half minutes of this second half, and Joe, it remains as tight as it was at half time.
It's a real game of cat and mouse now. We just see who'll step up now to the plate and take the game by the scruff of the neck.
It's Jack Kelleher now in possession for Patrickswell. Plays it up to Dermot Burns. Burns trying to get a bit of space. Could have been called for charging. Could have been called for a foul. It's gotten to Patrickswell's way though.
Very harsh. I thought Dermot's two legs were up off the ground. Could have been pulled for charging, but look, they'll take it. As I said, they needed someone to grab the game by the scruff of the neck, and they're no better man.
You've seen it on the replay here. Dermot kind of jumped into to Robbie a bit. Could have went the other way. Probably was fouled after that. Killian Hayes in a bit of trouble here as well for Kilmallock.
Very marginal decision, could have gone either way.
Just an update in the score in Claghon. 41 minutes on the clock there. It is Napier leading by 3, 113 to 110 in that game. And it is fairly tight here in Cappamore as well. A chance for Aaron Gillan to level the game for a 7th time. As he strikes this one, Gillan early goes up from Barry Hennessy in acknowledgement only. And Aaron Gillan has another free to his name. And Joe, we're all square again.
You'll be a brave man to call it even at this stage. It's been stalemate all the way along. One team goes up a few points, the other team drags it back.
Maybe not as quick as they played the first half. It was hard to keep up that kind of level, but certainly a fascinating game here.
Route one
as
now.
This one's delivered down towards Robbie Egan once more. Egan goes up. It's going to break, and it's going to break in favour of no one at the moment. In the end, it's Kevin O'Brien. Evan Fitzgerald, I should say, has it. Fitzgerald, well, he's played it out over the side, and a chance for Kilmallock to maybe work a score here. If Conor Henley Clark was on the field, he'd probably go for the side, and Kevin O'Donnell goes short with it. And it's Micheál Hoolan under severe pressure. So O'Donnell gets the strike. Go away, Kevin O'Donnell. That's an excellent score. Worked it really fast, in fairness. Patrickswell were all over it. That was high level stuff from Kilmallock. And O'Donnell, which he's so capable of doing, providing this finishing touch.
Just the speed of his hands there to put that over was phenomenal. You can see it here.
Yeah, so speaking of Conor Henley Clark, he's about to come onto the field here for Kilmallock.
He's a man now out around the middle of the field, maybe picking up a bit of loose ball with the hands he has on him.
Stephen Quirk is the man that's going to be replaced on the Kilmallock side, so that will take a bit of rejigging.
Gavin O'Mahony is now gone out, seems to be pulling out even further again.
Yeah, and Aaron
He's had a really good second half.
Aaron Costello's gone into the full back line. Here's Gillan, takes a brilliant one there. And Patrickswell working it now. Evan Fitzgerald plays this one up towards Gillan. For once the touch wasn't there, and Paddy O'Loughlin had the opportunity to come in. It's going to be a free out. Says Aaron Gillan, held Paddy O'Loughlin on the ground there. Yep, you can see it. Just maybe from Aaron there, just held Paddy O'Loughlin down, stopped him from getting the ball, and Eamon Stapleton gives the decision in Kilmallock's favour. As the score now 119, 22 points to Patrickswell's 215. It's as tight as you'd want as well, isn't it?
It's just been a fantastic game of hurling.
So free for Barry Hennessy.
As I said, it's wide open now for one individual to take control of this and win it for their team.
It's a good strike from Hennessy. The hand goes up, it's going to break towards O'Brien. He pulls, but again Carmody picks up the loose ball. He's been so proficient here as John Flynn takes it up for Patrickswell, plays it along the same line over the head though of the man he intended to, and it was John Kirby looking to win it. Paddy O'Loughlin has all the time in the world. Well, he did for a moment as Jordan Higgins puts the pressure on Dan Joy now. Back to Paddy. Paddy goes low with it. Aaron Costello, well, he didn't have the touch, but he's able to speedily get it towards Dan Joy again. And Joy now under pressure here. Jordan Higgins is there. Barry Hennessy helps him out. And they switch it over this near side to Dylan O'Brien. O'Brien's going to go along with it. Be sure he's blocked down though. Took too much time. Kilmallock messing around with it a little bit here, getting in each other's way.
If they can get a score here now.
Kevin O'Brien has picked it up. The good goal on here for Patrickswell. Oh, he just lost it for a moment, Kevin O'Brien, but there is a free in. And a chance for Patrickswell to level the game for an 8 time.
That's a huge thing there. Kilmallock had control of the ball numerous times there and never got it past the 45. Sheer work rate again from Patrickswell.
Yeah, excellent stuff there. They never gave up on it, John. That was the key thing there.
No, their work rate, I have to say, I have to commend them. Their work rate tonight has been absolutely brilliant. They've chased down absolutely everything.
So, Aaron Gillan with a relatively straightforward chance to level this one. As I said, for an 8th time. It is Gillan lining it up. And he nails it. No problem for Aaron Gillan.
Just need to be tuned in here.
In the 52nd minute here, Joe, we keep saying in the second half, it's still anyone's game. It's going to continue to be. Bucko comes from Hennessy towards Hoolan, doesn't win it cleanly, and then comes John Kirby again. He couldn't win it cleanly. Paddy O'Loughlin does for Kilmallock, flicks it. Well, I think his intended target was Micheál Hoolan. It eventually comes to Hoolan from Mulcahy. Micheál Hoolan is going to try and play it under the ground. Again, Patrickswell there. I think it's Jack Kelleher there who got the block, and Gavin O'Mahony and Cian Lynch, neither of them can win it. And it bobbles again to Hoolan. He can't win it. Killian Hayes eventually has the ball in his hand and gets a strike on the ball. Delivers inside, but again, the loose man is there. This time it is Mark Carmody once more. Gets the pass away to Evan Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald moving away with it. In fact, that's not. It's John Flynn. And Fitzgerald indeed it is. Plays it off to Jordan Higgins. Chance for Patrickswell to go ahead once more here. As Higgins strikes it. And Jordan Higgins has put it over the bar. Wonderful score from Patrickswell. And Joe, that hard work ethic comes to fruition once more for them.
Last couple of scores they've got now have been possession Kilmallock have had, and to be fair, Kilmallock have done nothing wrong really, but it's just a work rate from Patrickswell. Oh yeah, here's another one now, turnover.
Lynch has intercepted it, and Cian Lynch is going to put Patrickswell 2 points to the good. And they just seem to be getting into a situation where Patrickswell are finishing this game strongly.
Maybe I called it right that Patrickswell took a little sabbatical there for 10 minutes to conserve energy, and they seem to be flying on all cylinders now.
Patricks are well controlling this game, if you could say that, with a 2 point lead at the moment. Evan Fitzgerald has it, takes Conor Hanley-Clark on before playing this one down towards Jordan Higgins and Paddy O'Loughlin. Higgins has the pace to get there first. Jordan Higgins, he's looking to find a pass. He's aiming for Tom O'Brien. O'Brien goes up, breaks the ball down. Could work for his brother Kevin. Kevin and Kevin O'Donnell, a battle of the Kevins. Kevin O'Donnell won it initially, but the challenge comes in and Lynch has it again. Cian Lynch with the strike. It's going to drop around the edge of the square. Hennessy has taken that one. Calm as you like from Barry Hennessy when no one else in the Kilmallock side for a moment anyway. We're certainly calm on this situation as Robbie Hanley plays it across to Kevin O'Donnell. And it's eventually cleared downfield by Kilmallock. It's a long one towards Shane O'Brien. The hand goes up from O'Brien. What a take from Shane O'Brien. Gets it off to Mulcahy. Goal in the offing here. Graham Mulcahy has it. Mulcahy with the goal for Kilmallock. They lead by 1 again. Well, it was Shane O'Brien's catch. They stopped dilly-dallying with the ball, Joe. They launched it in. O'Brien with the catch. Being fouled, he gave it off to Mulcahy. And Mulcahy has done that for many a year.
It's just small margins. Ball went into the edge of the square. Barry Hennessy collected it. I think Gordon Gallan was only millimetres away from getting a flick. All of a sudden, ball's up the other end, back of the net.
And it's a 2-19 to 2-18 lead for Kilmallock. Strike comes in there from Patrickswell. John, they needed that one. It was from long range.
Yeah, they need to settle now and not panic and go shooting from crazy distances and crazy angles. Shane O'Brien
has it once more. Oh, lovely flick from O'Brien to beat his man. You can't teach that skill. You can only have it or be born with it. Shane O'Brien with probably, Joe, we've seen some scores in this game. That's right up there.
Look, the last 2 passages of play for Kilmallock, Shane O'Brien has been heavily involved in both and does a 4-point turnaround.
And there's a bit of hassle here as well. Aaron Gillan and Paddy O'Loughlin getting to know each other a bit better. Interesting to see now what Eamon Stapleton has been told.
I think it's more dependent on what Mike Sexton saw more than anything, I think.
I think you're right in that one, Joe.
This should suit Patrickswell because a little break in play. Kilmallock were getting a bit of momentum there.
They can reorganise exactly. Certainly a talking to for Aaron Gillan and Paddy O'Loughlin, I think. A bit of sensibility here from Eamon Stapleton.
Yes.
Yellow card each, Joe. They tried and trusted yellow card each. We don't know what fully happened, but we'll book the 2
Get out of jail card. Look, just harmless. At the end of the day, it's a Mandy game with incidents that will happen in it, but
absolutely.
It shows what it means to them.
Puck out comes and it's not taken on that far side. Evan Fitzgerald, he still can't get it up at the second tap. O'Reilly is all over him. He's still picking and poking. Oisin O'Reilly picks and pokes it into his hands. O'Reilly on the run now. Kilmallock a chance to go 3 points up if O'Reilly can nail this one. That's exactly what Oisin O'Reilly has done. He did the hard work, Joe, need to finish the match.
Yeah, it's to be fair, there hasn't been too many sloppy parts from Patrickswell there the second half, but that was one and they got punished.
This time they've worked it with the short puck and the long delivery, but that one is going to go to the left and wide, and they seem to have lost their way momentarily, Joe. That's the wrong time of the game to be doing it.
They seem to have panicked. A few of the likes of Aaron Gillan inside, and there's plenty of space in there. The last thing you want to be doing is watching him looking up over his shoulder, watching balls going wide.
Battle now as Robbie Egan flicks it towards Conor Henley. Clark Lynch has picked it up. And Mo, little slip here is giving Oisin O'Reilly a chance. The wild pull from Keane Lynch, no free. Robbie Hanley has it though, gives it off to Micheál Houlihan. Houlihan strikes, and Micheál Houlihan caught on the line by Jason Gillan, was never going over the bar, and Jason is surely going to launch this one as far as he can. That's exactly what he's done. Tom O'Brien's going up for it from Patrickswell, breaks it down. Dylan O'Brien is there for Kilmallock, doesn't win it though. Jordan Higgins is trying to get there for Patrickswell. O'Brien has the pace to get to it first though, and he's done very well, Dylan O'Brien. Jordan Higgins is stuck to his task and nicked it though. Good work from Higgins, plays it back towards John Kirby, and it's John Kirby on the run. Needs a bit of help here, Kirby. He's been fouled. And it's going to be well play. He's going to keep going. Kirby with the shot. It's blocked. Comebacks for the free to Eamon Stapleton. And with what? 28 minutes nearly played, Joe, Aaron Gillan will pop this over and hope to win it back for Patrickswell.
Yeah, strange enough that when that ball was in around the square there, Aaron wasn't there. He's been out. If you're down 3 points, couple of minutes to go, it's not out around the 65. You want to see Aaron plying his trade. It's in at the edge of the square. See Graham Mulcahy, while that passage of play was going on, he was trying to make his way back to field. He was limping badly.
Yeah, he was. So hopefully looks to be back of the calf, left calf, judging by Liam Mulcahy, the Kilmallock physio, is tending there.
Yeah, to be fair to Graham, he's an unbelievable shift put in this evening. For a guy that wasn't expected to start. He probably thought he'd probably his work done at this stage, and I'd say looks like he's making his way off.
At the end of the game for Graham Mulcahy. A quick update there on the other game this evening, and it is Napier leading by 5, and the last update there 118 to 113 against the Han. Graham Mulcahy's race has run this evening, but as Joe Quaid mentioned, he's made some impact into it as Gillan floats that one over. 219 to 221. Kilmallock leading by 2.
Vital now, and that Patrickswell, if they want to stay in this game, get the next score.
Absolutely, as this one is launched down towards Shane O'Brien. Another sensational catch from O'Brien, gets it off to Hoolan. Hoolan's on the way here, chance to go for Kilmallock to go 3 points ahead. Mihal Hoolan flicks it one-handed over the bar. Brilliant finish from Mihal Hoolan, but Shane O'Brien's catch and the way he got it away, Joe, that was sensational.
Absolutely, put him in space, and to be fair, Mihal, the net didn't light up for him to give it. He knew where they were in the game, they needed a score, and he took the sensible option.
Paddy O'Loughlin keeps ball in play on that far side. It's hit off a Patrickswell man, and it's gone out over the sideline. Sideline ball now to Kilmallock and Joe. There'll be absolutely no rush to take it.
Definitely not. I think they seem to have managed the game probably better in the last 6-7 minutes. Patrickswell started going a bit wild, shooting from crazy distances, and the type of ball they're delivering in, it hasn't been good, so Kilmallock seem to be more efficient, not giving away the ball as cheaply.
Sideline ball comes straight down, and it's into Patrickswell man. Paddy O'Brien is the man that's come on for Graham Mulcahy. Gillan takes that one. Well, has he been fouled? The answer is yes.
To give a penalty?
I think it's outside. No,
yes,
it is a penalty. Wow. Drama here. It was Gillan, and Dermot Burns will come straight up to take this one, Joe. You can be sure about that. Well,
I feel sorry for the people at Capamore. They'll probably have to replace the net.
We are heading, well, we played 40 odd seconds of injury time here in Capamore, and a huge moment in this game and in the championship.
It's absolutely ridiculous, John. We're just talking about Kilmallock doing the right thing and that, and all of a sudden they put Aaron back in the edge of the square, play a sensible high long ball in.
We see it again here.
They weren't shooting for.
It's just Dermot Burns coming up.
Weren't shooting from distance for a score. Put it into the danger area, and come here. You've the whole of the year incumbent inside the edge of the square.
It's going to be trouble. 3 or 4 around him. That hand goes up, Joe.
It's like feeding biscuits to bears.
So it leaves us with Dermot Burns with the penalty up against Barry Hennessy. There's plenty around the side of the goal, Joe, as well, that are keeping an eye on this one. As Burns lines it up, you would expect him to rattle the net.
Well,
you sure remember the one he got against Cork in the Munster Championship.
But Barry Hennessy has probably faced an awful lot of these in training and stuff, so it's a battle of wits now.
Absolutely, as Burns lines it up. He goes, and he didn't hit it at all. Didn't hit it at all well, Dermot Burns. The white flag goes up. Well, didn't expect that, Joe.
No, definitely not. Be interested now to see how much injury time. I didn't see any indication of how much. Shane O'Brien now again.
And Shane O'Brien has just taken this game by storm in the second half, as O'Brien doesn't win the free. Maybe could have won one at a different time of the game with that one. And it's going to be a sideline ball to Kilmallock. Gavin O'Mahony using all his experience. And you can be sure Conor Hanley-Clark, Joe, has got onto this one, and he'll be in no rush to take it.
Plus, it's probably only going 2 places, either over the bar or wide, more than likely.
Well, he got a couple,
it'll
as
be a
I
vital
said.
Score because there's only 2 in it, and to be fair, Jason Gillan can one of his puck outs. I know.
Didn't strike it at all there. And Killian Hayes with a foul. Well, it's a foul all day long. And
They
Jack
need to
Kelleher.
deliver ball now quickly. They don't need to be
a
hanging
goal.
around
They
there.
need a goal, Patrickswell. And it still hasn't
Aaron
been
is
delivered.
inside calling for it again.
Oh, there's no question Aaron wants it. And the ball is dropping in. Up
Tim.
goes 3 players. Paddy O'Brien is one. It might break. Pulled on there by Gavin O'Mahony. It's worked out, and they've worked it out here. Paddy O'Loughlin. And that's the full-time whistle here at Capamore. Kilmallock have made it a 4th win in a row. The 4 out of 4 for Kilmallock. That's them effectively in a semi-final now. And they've beaten Patrickswell on a scoreline of 222 to 220. Joe, your thoughts at the full-time whistle?
Yeah, it was a rip-roaring contest that could make a fool out of you every 5 minutes, because you were predicted to go one way 1 minute and all of a sudden the game changed. I suppose it hinged there really on that penalty. That would have probably that would have brought it back level, I think, John, would it?
It would have leveled it, yeah.
And it probably would have been a fair result. Let's call a spade, but I would probably say the little 5 minutes of panic there in the second half when the game was in the melting pot, and Patrickswell hit a few wides from stupid distances and stupid angles. Kilmallock managed, I suppose, up to the penalty, managed the last 10 minutes of the game probably better than Patrickswell, but to be fair, you couldn't. There's nothing between them. I'd love to see them meeting again in later stages of the championship, and I think anybody that came to the match tonight or anybody that watched it online got extreme value for money, as good a value for money as I've seen in Limerick Championship for years.
It is a victory for Kilmallock. Patrickswell not out of this championship by a long shot either. Full-time score in the other game at Claughaun. It's Napiershik who move on to 6 points as well. A 121 to 113 victory over Ahan. Big win for Napiershik. They're third out of 4 games. The only loss they've had was to Patrickswell. Joe, heading into round 5 in a couple of weeks' time, it's wide open still.
Yeah, you'd be a brave man to go in with your life savings and put it on anyone at the moment, I suppose. But look, this match to me,
it's winner takes all as well,
yeah,
between Napiershik and Kilmallock. Like.
That's the other side as well, in that I suppose we're getting to the business end of the championship now. I suppose we are blessed in the fact that we've been playing winter hurling during the summer all along, and now we're playing summer hurling in the autumn stroke winter. So to be able to come and watch a match like this in conditions like this, and pitch look perfect out there for a play at Capamore, absolutely 7 days a week I'd come and watch this.
Yeah, full time here in Capamore, and it's victory for Kilmallock on a 222 to 220 scoreline. Many thanks for Joe Quaid's expert analysis from this evening's game. It's me, John Keogh, signing off on what is a 4th victory for Kilmallock from 4 games. They were pushed to the pin of their collars by Patrickswell, but ultimately they have come out victorious on a 2-point winning margin. That's all from us here in Capamore. Join us for more live action soon. James Carrick doing very well, gets a pass away to Cian Fitzgerald going for Unbelievable from Cian Lynch.
Oh my God.
Very difficult free. Drop in.
Oh!
Dropping. Aaron Gillan has got the hurley to it. Shane O'Brien, superb strength from the Kilmallock number 13. And they need the score to Kilmallock, and he's usually so accurate, Shane O'Brien, from any distance. Rushing O'Reilly, maybe Lynch is backing him quickly. Rushing O'Reilly moving forward. Great score from Rushing O'Reilly. Just over there around the crowd, Joe. Maybe a few people thought it was wide. As Mulcahy's going through again on goal. Chance for Kilmallock. Great save from Gillan. Another big strike there from Kevin O'Brien, and he's nailed it too. That's a long range one. I think it might have been.
Watched him for the last 5-6 years, and he is one of the top lads in the making.
Oh, absolutely. Shane O'Brien will learn that trick as Micheál Hoolan's. Mulcahy has it now, and he's off. Still showing there's plenty of legs in the body still for Graham Mulcahy. Well, he's been lucky to score all game. Shane O'Brien loves to get O'Brien on the charge here. Jeremy Burns is chasing him down. O'Brien has the shot, and that's a glorious score from Shane O'Brien. Finds it from John Flynn. Flynn going towards goal. He's well capable of scoring from here. John Flynn gets a flick of the wrist on it. John Flynn puts Patrickswell back into the lead. We're playing it on it to John Flynn again. He's got a point moments ago. Delivers this one beautifully into John Kirby. That's an excellently worked score. Hoolan strikes it between the posts. 1 point game again, Joe. It still is anyone's game. Into the middle. Brilliantly worked from Kilmallock here, and it's Killian Hayes that gets the shot. In the end, that's an excellent score for Killian Hayes. Graham Mulcahy has taken that one very fast, and Micheál Hoolan has popped that one over as well. So Patrickswell, in the space of a minute, off to Oisín O'Reilly. O'Reilly on the run. This could spell a bit of danger. He's going to tap it over the bar as Oisín O'Reilly. Yep, no problem for Gillan. Has this one fairly regulation, you'd imagine.